Hello, Balmy Badger Army!
Hey, Badger Army!
Welcome to the show. Me and Nick have just come off filming this month's Board Games Championship edition.
Indeed.
And we are filming for a special project with Synth John. So please be aware that is going to be hilarious and fun and chaotic and bonkers and some more buzzwords.
And that's just the theme music.
Yes. So on that note, welcome to On the Couch. On the Bench. Huzzah, yeah.
Yeah, we can't really call it anything other than On the Bench because that is its name.
It's its raison d'etre.
Yeah. So yeah, on the bench. Thing is, if we call it On the Bench, On the Couch, then it sounds like we're in therapy.
That was last week.
Maybe.
And
Yeah.
as a side note, of course, there's nothing wrong with that. Please seek assistance if you do need it. Depression, anxiety, and other problems are serious. Please make sure you contact a professional if you're suffering from any form of mental health problem.
Exactly. So, this week we've had Valentine's Day.
We have. Did you get my card?
Still waiting.
You'll be waiting a while.
Yes,
so tell us all about your thoughts. I do have another plan for today as well. Let's talk about Valentine's Day. Go on.
Valentine's Day. Well, some people argue that you should show your love to your loved ones anytime and you don't need a particular day for it. But some also argue, just like any sort of international day, you know, it's good to have like a focal point. And so there's some arguments for and against it. The thing is, St. Valentine himself wasn't a particularly romantic chap.
Was he a bit of an arse fart?
I think he was, yeah. The whole like love thought was originally from the idea that birds began to mate on the 14th.
All right, mate. How's it going?
Not that kind of mate. Mating.
Mating.
The kind that we can't talk about on here, otherwise we'll get demonetised.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's the whole idea of it. So
as we've put that into play, what are your thoughts? Would you, as a romantic?
I'm very much of the belief of each to their own.
Each to their own.
I mean, I am an aromantic.
Got it right.
But at the same, you know, I don't begrudge people, you know, in love and showing love for each other. You know, I just see it as not for me.
Okay. So would you say that if the right person came along, that you would show affection?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Now let's swerve it slightly out there. Now, do you believe in being able to show affection in public places, or are you more of a private person?
There's various factors down to that, I think.
Yes. Okay.
I think it's if you're more introverted, then you might not be anyway. But the thing is, you can show your affection in public for someone without having to do the big gushing, those kinds of things.
Indeed.
That's for modelling purposes only, I should point out.
I don't know.
Even if it's just holding hands, I hit your knee by mistake there. Even just little things like that, or just being close together, or just little one of these.
Goodness.
You know, you can do that without it being like a full-on passionate snog in front of people.
I like to mix it up. I like to be a mixture of both, to be honest with you.
And yeah, that's probably a good thing, you know.
I think self-expression is important, so I do like to show my love. And I don't think it matters if it's at home or out or anywhere. I think it's important to show love and be loved, and that's good, right?
Absolutely.
But yes, so saying it, so would you like to have one of these things where would you like to celebrate once a year? Or do you think love or companionship or friendship or gorgeousness or whatever buzzword you want to use this week is for every day of the year?
Yeah, you know, and also it's not like it's the only day you'd be doing that. You know, you've got their birthday, you've got Christmas or whatever seasons you're celebrating.
That's it. So do you think that it should be? So I think personally, passion and love and companionship and friendship should be showed every day of the year, myself, because I think if you only celebrated it once a year, there'd be a lot of dust on it, wouldn't there?
Yes. You know, and I suppose it's like asking someone to be your Valentine. It's a good day to kind of make it known.
Yes, of course.
In a tactful way.
In a tactful way. Not standing on top of their, flats or their house and going, "Hooray!" and playing music and throwing stones at the window, no?
That's an arrestable offence.
Is it? I thought
Yes.
it was in an 80s film, that's why.
Yes, but it's in a film in the 80s for a reason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I always say, there's not enough love in the world. Let's spread some more. And it doesn't just have to be romantic love. It can be platonic love. No. There's the whole talk of Palantine. And
well, you know what, mate?
Galentine.
You know what?
I'm having trouble keeping up with these.
I'm not too sure, but there's literally, I'd say 2 guys that I would say, we got this. Maybe 3 at a push. And I would say, you're my Valentine, buddy. I was going to say, don't leave me hanging. That's a bit bad.
As if I do that.
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
Valentine doesn't. I think so. Yeah, the term bromance exists for that
Bromance,
reason.
definitely. I think we're quite a cult bromance.
We are
not. We don't go around at midnight killing sheep with sharp blades and wearing hoods. But we're nearly there.
If you are in that kind of bromance, get out.
please get out.
Yes.
What do you mean cults are fun? No?
But ultimately, we say love is the universal language, and it's something that should be encouraged more. Let's encourage more love, or just more liking, and not Facebook style liking.
Yes.
Just actual
love. No, I thought I was referencing the old thing of Facebook, of poke. Because did you know Facebook was originally a dating site? And you could poke someone and go, I like you. Poke, poke, poke.
Yeah, it was originally, because it was originally just on like a college site. And remember when you used to sign up for Facebook, we're going back a long time here.
Yes.
This was about 15 years ago, 16 years ago, when you would be, when you were asked, when you signed up for Facebook, if you were looking for a relationship,
right,
networking,
okay,
friendship, a relationship, or random play. Now, what could that mean?
I don't know. Let's roll the dice and see what happens.
Yes, and that poking, though, looking for poking wasn't an option, and that probably was a good idea.
What do you mean? Everyone likes a good poke, no? Gotta poke 'em all, gotta poke 'em all. Pokemon. If you laugh at your own jokes, it's bad.
Yes.
Right, now.
We've had a few movements since then.
Movements?
Political style ones.
Bowel movements?
No, not like those.
Okay.
Like political movements, societal movements, those kinds of things.
Yes, how exciting. Now, next we're going to talk about our favourite pancake topping, Nick.
When is Pancake Day?
I'm not sure, but I think it's on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Coming up soon.
Because it's always up till, because Easter is, I think, the 2nd week of April this year.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's whenever that would be.
Right.
I can't. Yeah, this is me unable to cancel. So yeah, it's some Tuesday soon. Do you remember one year when Pancake Day and Valentine's Day were the same day?
Yes, they were. I remember.
We did a video about it.
Yes, we did. And I was saying to someone that we did a special on that,
yeah.
and I need to find it, or you need to find it, or someone needs to find it and put it in the description.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we need to find that special.
Yeah, we need to go locate that. It was a few years ago now, but yes.
It was there.
Yes.
It's there. It exists. So I would say my favourite pancake topping has definitely got to be something so delicious, so divine, it's untrue. Now, bear with me here, because it's a mixture of sweet and savoury, and you may look at me in disgust. Right, okay. So, you have your normal sort of buttermilk pancake. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's quite sweet and yummy already. Dusting of, powdered sugar.
Fair enough.
Dusting of chocolate powder. Right. Okay.
To be fair, it does make them taste... Pancakes on their own can be a bit tasteless, so
Yes,
yeah.
we'll get there. Now, 3 or maybe 4 pieces of very, very crispy KFC style chicken. Right?
Okay.
Okay. Right. 4 or maybe 5 pieces of bacon. Okay. 2 hash browns. Some cheese.
I'm beginning to see where this is going.
Some cheese. Some more cheese. Some more cheese. Some of that plastic cheese, you eat as a kid, called Kraft or whatever it's called. Some of that. And then a good glug of honey or your respected, sort of Canadian sauce. Maple syrup. Yes. And that would be probably my ultimate pancake of all time.
And are you going to be making that on Shrove Tuesday?
If we got about 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's going to take up a lot. You're not going to need to eat anything else on that Shrove Tuesday.
No, or I could just I might just go to the nice cafe and go, can I have this? And they go, probably, and then see what they can do.
Pancake with everything on it.
Pancake with every single ingredient on it, please.
Yeah.
Maybe an egg. Yeah, a nice fried egg.
Must admit, I prefer kind of like the flavoured, sort of like chocolate flavoured pancakes to the regular ones. Yeah.
Okay, so you're more in the line of you want a flavouring actually in the batter.
I prefer it that way. Yeah, because I always found them on their own to be a bit tasteless.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I do that, and then I'll put either some chocolate syrup or strawberry syrup, whichever one's close to hand.
Nice. That's like me at social gatherings. On their own, a bit tasteless.
It's like we've never been away.
Right, okay. So, you would have a chocolate pancake, maybe.
Yeah, you can get chocolate pancake mix, and I have tried them before, and they're quite good.
Okay, so what would you have on top of said chocolate pancake?
Whatever's nearest to hand, probably. I tend to just go for bits of syrup, bits of sugar on.
So, you mean foodstuffs? You wouldn't like put a toy on it and go, nom nom.
No. I kind of thought that went without saying, but I don't think anything goes without saying these days.
I don't think so either.
Maybe it never should have.
Maybe it never should have indeed, yes, but it's fun, isn't it? Right, so you would have syrup, maybe marshmallows, yes?
Maybe.
Okay. Go on, yeah, okay. So it's interesting, but definitely I like the idea that you like an actual flavoured batter. That's quite rare.
Yeah.
Normally people go for that. Now, for me, if I was to have like a sweet pancake like that, I would probably have something along the lines of maybe Nutella on top.
Nutella's a good choice.
Nutella or Biscoff to, counteract the chocolate batter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or something like, but everyone wants chocolate and then more chocolate and then more chocolate. So it's interesting to see what you can do to change it up. So if you had a chocolate base, what would you put on instead? Like strawberry jam, peanut butter, something like that.
Yeah, I do like the idea of jam on it. I was thinking about this earlier and that did cross my mind. So yeah, maybe a bit of jam spread across it. That goes down pretty well.
Yes.
I could put some of that. You could even put some ketchup and mayonnaise on, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
So yes.
Can you imagine if you had, now this just popped into my head, so hold your thought. Can you imagine if you had a peanut butter flavoured pancake and then jam on top, and then you had another pancake in the middle, so it was like a pancake PB&J?
Maybe.
I think that's a right nice idea.
Someone somewhere is taking notes with
I know
these.
someone out there is going to be like, wow, that's a great idea.
You better bring some over here.
That's it. If you want some, come get some. Anyway, what were you saying before?
I was just going to comment about how we're probably making everyone really hungry right now.
I know. I'm going to go Tesco's after this. Other supermarkets are available. So, Nick, what else did you want to talk about today?
Well, we've already been going for nearly 15 minutes.
We want to talk about Banksy.
We're testing out their patience, aren't we?
No, we're not. Banksy.
Oh yeah, because you did tell me about how Banksy did one. I've got let's see if I can call the article
Well, it's
up.
basically a health and safety nightmare. Banksy did basically did a piece of artwork about domestic abuse. It says domestic violence there. That must be the new buzzword or whatever. But yeah,
You might have to censor that. So originally it had a freezer in front of it with what looks like a man's legs sticking out of it.
yes. Where obviously the lady has pushed the freezer on top of him, and then obviously because it was then a health and safety nightmare of having a freezer tilted up against a wall. Probably someone actually did hurt themselves or bash themselves on said freezer. Then it's been taken away. So it's quite ironic, really, isn't it? Something that's depicting violence and showing violence and obviously raising awareness about violence then gets taken away because it's technically too violent.
Sometimes they're just a bit too good and give people ideas. That's the trouble. That's the trouble with being arty and cryptic. Not everyone can get cryptic. It's a bit like the cryptic clues in a crossword.
Right.
Never get many of those.
No, I don't.
And yeah, it's probably a bit easy. Maybe it's a bit easy to take something like that too literally.
Yes.
So yeah.
So are you worried that somebody would like literally go, oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea? Maybe. I think Nick's broken. Anyway, but yes. So maybe there's housewives out there now thinking, yes, maybe I will squish my husband with a fridge.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Just like the other year. Don't cement your head in a microwave and don't eat a Tide Pod.
Exactly.
Exactly. We've been through all this stuff.
Yes.
And don't go and visit weird forests in Japan and film dead bodies.
Yeah, don't do that either.
Don't do that either. And any other weird trend on YouTube that I forgot to mention.
Yes.
Like, you know, when the streamers went through this fight, I remember when I used to do a lot more streaming. And there's people out there that used to take their tops off and only wear pants when streaming. I'm like, hi, why are you topless?
It's just like, has your laptop been on so long that, you know, it's now a source of heat?
You know, because, you know, usually it wasn't the summer. I'm like, why are you just wearing pants while you're live streaming? It's a bit gross, isn't it? And usually they were like quite close friends of mine at the time. And I'm a bit like, you didn't want to see that? No.
Yeah, they're kind of thinking, do they think that kind of thing sells and people are going to want to wait for longer? Because, yeah, unless you've been working out a lot, it probably isn't.
No, yeah. 9 times out of 10, everyone that did it. And please bear in mind, I'm not, you know, fattest or anything like that on it. But, you know, when I turned it on, I didn't expect to see a chubby white man. No. Anyway, we digressed massively. What are your thoughts on the new Banksy thing and the fact that it's been now removed twice?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't think that thing was pinned down or anything like
No,
that.
so it was slightly violent, yes?
Yeah,
So
it was
it could have
pretty-
really hurt someone.
Yeah, so it's kind of There's every chance it could have blown over in the wind or something like
so,
that.
you know, so it wasn't even anchored down.
Oh, probably not. Well, if someone managed to make off with it, then it probably wasn't.
Madness.
Yeah, so
So
yeah,
what he should have done was what's the right word? Levered? No, not levered.
Pinned it to the wall somehow.
Pinned it to the wall appropriately.
Yeah,
That's right.
So yeah, but yes, you know, Banksy has produced lots of good artwork over the years, and it's great that, you know, this one is trying to promote a serious message. But I just think it was a little bit lost in translation.
Yes.
So yeah, and every so often people do, you know, try and do things on the campaign trail. They're not always going to hit, you know.
No.
But it's just a matter of moving on to the next one, really.
Somebody, somewhere, now has a fridge that Banksy touched and put in a piece of artwork. It might be in a warehouse. It might be in the police station. I don't know where it is. But someone, somewhere, owns that fridge now. Whether legally or illegally.
And I'm sure that man whose legs are pointing out of the of it originally would appreciate that now.
Yes, I'm sure. Oh, did it have some legs pointing out? That's quite...
Sticking out, yeah.
That's quite twee. I like that idea. Right, now, I'm not sure if that was the right word, just come to mind.
If you're still watching, thank you.
God knows why. But thanks very much for watching, guys. And please remember, if you have encountered any of the problems that are mentioned in today's thing via either mental health issues or domestic abuse or anything around that topic, anything around that topic, please do contact appropriate professionals that will be able to assist you. I know we like to have a joke, but there is a serious message there. Please make sure if you are suffering from mental health issues, contact someone, whether it's a friend or a professional. And of course, same thing goes with the other one. Please contact either a friend or a professional where needed. Is that correct, Nick?
Yes.
Excellent. Serious bit over. Thanks very much for watching. This has been a real hoot once again, and I've loved doing these again with Nick, and this has been so much fun, as always. Indeed, and there'll be more coming up very soon. I can't promise we do them every week, but we're going to try to, aren't we, old chap?
Yes, indeed. And when it starts warming up, we'll find some more benches to do it on.
Most definitely. But for now, it's the Smelly Couch Club. Right, look after yourselves. Keep safe. Keep well. Much love, everyone. And we'll see you in the next movie, stream, short, vlog, or other wibble that we decide to do this week. Thanks very much for watching. This has been On the Couch Bench, and we've been chatting to you guys. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Bye. Bye.
It's on the bench couch.
On the bench.
Strictly, but yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
On the bench on the couch.
On the bench on the couch.
Stop the video.
Stop the video. Stop the bench, bruh. No?